Peter McKinnon and Nomatic just dropped their latest camera bag in their arsenal. I've gotten the full package of every single camera backpack that Peter McKinnon and Nomatic has dropped with all accessories, which puts me in a little quandary because I already have too many bags. So I'm gonna do a reaction video of the sizzle reel and see at the end if I'm going to also back this particular project or wait until it's on retail or maybe not get it at all. Let's go react to this video.
Hi there, Peter McKinnon, back in the mountains in the snow. Shocker. I'm here to tell you it is new bag launch day.
It is new bag launch day.
That's right, we made another backpack, but there's a twist on this one because it's not just black. We've actually made a backpack with colors.
I knew I saw colors, but now in a bigger screen, I really like this gray. Looks more like an everyday bag, so.
That was a big step for me. We've also made it extremely affordable and accessible so everybody can get their hands on it no matter what skill level you're at or where you're at in your journey with photography, hobby, professional. This new bag, the Luma bag, is literally half the
Luma
size
set,
of your
all right.
everyday bag. It is slim. And if you want something even smaller, we've made 2 brand new slings.
Let's move that back. So they have, I like the camera backpack. The sling, it looks like a lunchbox for me, so I might skip that, but we'll see. I need to dive deep into the layout of those accessories cases. So yeah, this looks like my lunchbox when I was in grade school, but you know, like the padding. I like this bigger version more. I might not. Okay, I'm going to skip the sling. I think that's an easy decision. I really like the camera sling that Peter McKinnon Nomatic just recently released, and I have another camera sling from Peak Design that will hopefully serve that purpose already. But again, big fan of the colors. The gray is where I'm at right now. I'm usually just a black person as well.
You ready? Because it's about to get lit.
This backpack looks sleek. I really like the look of that. I really do like the look. Oh, and what's that? I've seen that cord in some of his videos too. I really like that. I hope that comes with the set. So that will prove useful just to keep things in place, but I do like the fact that it's much sleeker. It is more really like just an everyday nondescript backpack. I like these like rivets where you can possibly stick your tripod legs in there, put some hooks in there. Now I think need to spend a little bit more time saving up to get one of these. See, the thing is, I've also pared down my gear a lot. So even like the everyday camera backpack that was most recently released is a little too big. So I've shrunk down my camera. This might be much more of like a better size proportion wise in terms of the gear that I'm bringing. Not too small. You can still bring a body, a bunch of lenses, have your everyday stuff. Seems like it's waterproof or water resistant, so that's always good. That's minimum requirement on the bags that I get right now. Oh, I really like that cord. Cool. I like that cord. I hope that comes with the set. We'll check out the Kickstarter page right after too. But easy access place for your phone.
Now this new bag is a lot smaller, which has been great for me recently because all the cameras I've been using have been a lot smaller. So it's kind of come at a perfect time, but it just kind of disappears on your back. You don't even feel it. You got black, gray, burnt orange, or mint, which for whatever reason, whenever I see the mint bag, I want ice cream.
Gray. Gray or black?
Is it the mint, like mint? I don't even like mint chocolate chip, but like
everything that I have is black though. We'll see. You can see that there's like a front snap, so that's good.
We came back from the mountains. The captain and I shooting rolls of film. I've given myself a year to finish this film book from May to May. And there's a very good chance I might not get back out here before May 24 comes around. And I can't possibly make a film book and not include Canada. So this was like one of the only windows I could make work. So we sent it out here for like 2 days.
It's thin. It's really thin. So that's actually something that I like for my smaller gear. So this is like the quandary now. The thing that is coming in my head is like, if I bring my R5 with a couple of lenses, will it be too packed? But I do like the fact that it's a lot slimmer, or it seems like it's a lot slimmer than the everyday camera backpack.
Hey, where's your camera bag?
Oh, you know.
Oh, you got that new Nomatic bag, dude. Sick.
I'm also short, so Kirk is more my size, because whenever I see the camera backpack or a backpack on Peter's back, it looks great because he's tall, but you know, even like the camera pack for me goes all the way up to my butt, so it looks good on Kirk. So I'm assuming hopefully that it looks okay as in my proportion, because it looks small on his back.
There's just no way. And sometimes I feel like there's no way to even express my gratitude to every single one of you who wears a bag. Who's even been interested.
I wish I bump into him in an airport. I always rock his backpack. I when I travel, it's for work or for personal stuff. I've been using the Peter McKinnon camera backpack, the everyday backpack, almost every day, all the time.
And I know it's cliche to say we're only getting started, but I've seen the roadmap on paper, and trust me, we're only getting started.
All right, so that scares me even more, because he mentioned that the roadmap, there's a roadmap, so there might be more stuff that might come out. Initial reaction, like even just looking at this end screen, the gray looks really good. I don't have a lot of non-black gear, so that might be a good part of the collection, but I do have too many camera backpacks, and this might be falling in that place where it's a little too similar to the everyday camera backpack that they just recently released. But let's go into the Kickstarter page and see all of the additional details. So durable material, water resistant, tripod karaoke, YKK zippers, very supposedly strong, but the only thing that was damaged in my Peter McKinnon Nomatic gear is the camera pack, the big one. I broke the zippers. I used it a whole lot every time I film burlesque shows. That's my one big gear, so that is packed to the brim, and I think wear and tear, the zippers broke. Was easily replaced though. They have one pack, that's the backpack. They have two slings. Okay, the two sizes, there's like a camera pack 18 liter. If I'm not mistaken, the everyday backpack was 21. So 3 liters smaller. I always like when they visualize what you can fit in there, so you can see that it's like an A7 with a 24-70 and like a big lens. So you can pack that, and then it seems like that little cord is included here. Is kind of like your Canon setup, 70-200. You have a body with possibly a 24-70, drone battery, so, and then the controller here, so that's good. I always love seeing this, that you can do it full every day, half camera, half every day, and then full camera. I typically would be like 75% camera and then 25% every day. Oh, so they added a side access now. We didn't see that utilized in the video, so that's good. You can do a side access. You can also do a top access, so it depends on, I guess, how you set up the insides of your dividers. Always wanted like the top access for the camera backpack because I want it standing up. I appreciate that every time that they make backpacks now, it is standing up, so I like that. You have a quick access pocket, couple of small zippers, the usual mesh inside. It's weird because when you pack that front flap, the mesh part, it kind of like bulks your camera gear, so in the end it needs to be like very, very thin stuff there, so possibly just cords. Every time even I put extra batteries there, it kind of, I always fear that it bumps the gear, but it is an organizational place. It seems like they have newly designed dividers, so you know, I always hope that they kind of innovate on how these dividers can be stuck but still flexible. So I think the Velcro portion that kind of flaps a little bit, it's a little smaller now, so it's easier to kind of stick And then the divider itself moves a lot more, so that's a welcome sight. You can hang it in your luggage. It's a good comparison between how deep the new backpack is versus like the camera pack. Oh, 25 liters. So it's 25 liters, 9 inches deep, and then this is 7 inches deep. So taller lenses, you might need to kind of like lay them down. There is a tripod boot. That's a welcome sight. All right, so you can keep your bottle pocket for your bottle. Attachment loops, water resistant, looks really good. I like this visual that they're doing. Let's move on to the 12-liter camera sling. I might pass on this. I think I have enough camera slings. It's deep enough to do like a 7200 in a body, and then maybe your GoPro over here in this particular setup. Your battery for a drone, your controller for a drone in a body. So that seems like a good setup, but you know, if I'm bringing that many things, I'll prefer the backpack anyway. These dividers look like they have been rethought to be much more functional, so I appreciate that. You have those like easy adjustment straps, which is great. A place where you can put your small tripod or your gorilla pod, also good. More loops, always good for more loops. And then this 9-liter one, I'm a little bit more inclined with this 9-liter one for like really small stuff. So if I'm just bringing my rangefinder, I got a Pentax MX1 video about that coming later. This camera, okay, the 9-liter looks a little better for me. Seems like you have that adjustable strap. I think it's enough if you want to bring like super small stuff. This is the best way to carry it along. Ooh, the black version of this 9-liter one looks really good for me. The gray is still killer. A couple of dividers. No padding on the strap. I guess they're trying to keep the footprint a lot thinner. This is my process on getting new gear. I enjoy, new stuff coming out, so I can see how I can organize my camera bag, what I can bring, how people combine their drone and their camera, their everyday and their cameras. I like seeing all of those things. So there's add-ons too. So there's a rain jacket. See, I already have the camera tech organizer. I have the memory card case. I have the battery case, the accessory case. I don't have this carry-on classic bag, so I already have a luggage. I'm turning a blind eye. So those cords are the shock cords. So I might just order the shock cords now because they look like they are very useful. One of the things that we didn't really see in the backpack, so right here, there's a roll top design. So that might be good for like, actually keeping moisture out of your camera backpack. Seems like it is shipping in first quarter of 2024, February. Let's look at the numbers now. So just this 9-liter sling, $95. I think that's a good price. I think I'm leaning towards there. The 12-liter sling, I'll skip that. I don't think that big of a sling will be useful for my case. So that disqualifies me from getting this one of each bag $385 package because I don't like the 12-liter version. If I get the Luma camera pack, the 18-liter one at $185, yeah, they are right. It is a good price. Most of the camera backpacks that have around this size will be $250-ish. Some are $300. Off the top of my head, the Shimoda stuff, those are 20-ish liters. There's $300+. So this is a good, less ruggedy but still resistant. Among these prices, I think for me the best bet is the 9-liter sling. If you don't have a sling yet, support that one, and the camera pack, the 18-liter. I'm still not 100% convinced that I will be backing this up at this price right now, so I'll be missing out on the 30% off the retail price. And the only reason is because I still love my everyday camera backpack. It's still super useful. It's still small enough for me for everyday, like with a laptop, a couple of camera gear for like work or just for a short trip. So that might be the play for now. The camera sling is something that I'm gonna sleep on it a couple of days and see if I'm gonna order that. That seems to be the bet on my end. Peter McKinnon and Nomatic always knocks it out of the park. I am excited to kind of like see these in the wild. I know it's still going to be, more than half a year for me to see these, but I would have jumped on this. And like I said, when the camera pack came out, I backed it at the top range because I needed everything. I didn't have a big bag, accessories case, memory card case, and battery case. So I needed that. And then when the everyday camera backpack came out, I got that too with its accessory case because I figured I have a big bag for big trips. I have an everyday-ish bag for smaller trips. They made the first two packages so good that this seems a little bit redundant for me right now, right at this moment. And if I didn't have my old Brevite backpack, if I didn't have like a Peak Design sling, I would have jumped at the 18 liter and the 9 liter package for here. But at some point, you know, once my Brevite backpack shows a little bit more wear, I will definitely look at the gray 18 liter camera pack, because you know, I'm amazed that Peter is doing something that is not black. I'm amazed at myself that, you know, I'm not fully gravitating towards just the black. But either way, that's my instant reaction video to the Peter McKinnon Nomatic drop of the Luma collection. Hats off to them. I really like it. I know there's a lot of, they compete in a very congested space. There is the Peak Design version, there is 10 Bus, the Low Pros, the Shimodas. There's something about Nomatic and Peter McKinnon that's a little bit more sleek, a little bit more towing the edge of, it's not super casual, but it's not super pro, on the best sense of those ideas. So I will always be looking forward to any of their camera gear, camera bag drops. I'm very, very excited about that roadmap that they were talking about. I'm assuming they have more accessories or more different bags coming. So maybe a duffel, maybe an actual rugged terrain gear. I will definitely be on the lookout. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you are getting the Luma collection, and if you do, what package you're getting. Are you getting the 9 liter, the 12 liter, the 18 liter? Are you getting one of each? Let me know. I'm very excited on what your thought process is. Or maybe you're like me, that we already supported the previous 2 releases of the Peter McKinnon collection, and now we're kind of set. Like, we have bags for giant trips and we have bags for smaller trips. So thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one.